Welcome back, folks, to Let's Get On With It, the Ur-Quan Masters. In our last episode, we continued our exploration of our quadrant of the galaxy, mainly focusing on the southwestern planets, skirting the Ur-Roth sphere of influence. I ended the video on a cliffhanger of sorts in Alpha G-Class, as the Ur-Roth pronounced it to me. Seeing aliens here in the star system. Now, I bring up the Ur-Roth and how they pronounced it because that should be a clue to you gumshoes who hadn't played the game. If you recall, whenever I spoke with the Ur-Roth and asked them where the hell they came from, they noted that they were fighting an alien species in this area. Huh. Well, the enemy of my enemy could be my friend, right? So let's go and say hello. The enemy of my enemy could also be my enemy. Let's not think too much about that. So hello! Whee! I shall coast into you, and it'll give me the You're Doomed music. That's the encounter music. I like to think of it as bad, though. Now, again, I'm going to remain quiet during these opening introductions.
Welcome to our home stars. We are the Pkunk. Pkunk we are. Seekers of the deepest truths. Askers of interesting and significant questions. Even now, a question of great transcendental significance comes up into our minds. Who are you and what do you want? Although we Pkunk have no rank, no pecking order, no arbitrary scheme of dominance, we do recognize that some of the souls in this universe have lived many lives, while others are but spiritual chickadees. I, Captain, have lived 38 lives, a paltry number compared to those wise and ancient souls who guide our race. You must consult them, Captain. They will help you to understand yourself, and in doing so, understand others, who in turn may or may not understand other things. Seek those wise birds at our homeworld, at Gamma Kruger 1. They have all the answers.
Oh boy. Say hello to the Pkunk, or rather, Pkunk Captain. This is not their actual home system. Instead, the captain here refers us to Gamma Kruger 1. Now, they are... That throat action is really bothering me. I just want you to know that. That is really bothering me. Among the races in this game, the Pkunk qualify as an annoying one, at least for me. I'm just saying. And by the way, really tempted. But no.
See the wise ones at our homeworld, Captain. Go to Gamma Kruger for your answers.
You know what? I am curious to see what happens. I don't think I've ever done this before, and I'll probably reload the game if it goes bad.
Ah, an insult. But sometimes necessary. Release the tension. Now perhaps you feel better and we can deal with your real problems. Vague omens and mysterious portents.
Oh boy.
And the webs of fate intertwined with the branches of destiny, blown by the capricious winds of happenstance. News, news. It just so happens that it has come to our attention that Doga and Kazon, the two gods of the Ur-Roth, may actually be a hoax.
Seriously?
We don't know who this hoax would have been perpetrated by, but it seems someone has used these gods to send the Ur-Roth down on us.
Duty calls. I must go now.
Yes, by all means, if duty is calling. I am sure we'll see each other again. Perhaps when the stars are aligned in an appropriate
I hope
configuration.
not.
Yes, my inner voice is telling me that is correct.
Oh boy.
When the stars align, Captain.
Yeah. So, that was the Pkunk, and we're going to visit their home world, I do believe, in this video. 50 minutes later. So I suppose we never got around to visiting the Pkunk in this video, but here's their home world, and this is the cliffhanger. I don't know, maybe I'm setting the stage. Ominous foreshadowing. Yes, that is something to write down in your notebooks. The gods of the Ilroth, Dogar, and Kazon may be fictitious. What? Anyway, let's actually get on with exploring the system. I've kind of forgotten what systems I have or have not explored, though. You'd think, since I record videos, I would probably do my best to, actually check on that stuff beforehand. But no. And also, yes, now that we've met the Pkunk, we can see their sphere of influence tucked all the way down here in the southwestern corner, and it intersects most definitely with the Ilroth. Oh boy. Good times. So, let's just go back in and... see if I can wrestle around with these controls here and explore planet. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. Good. Now, you better have something of worth. Your weather is class 7. Okay. Next planet. It was nice meeting you, Mr. Infrared World. Hope you have a good life without my influence. I'm enjoying the capability of turning my ship very fast. Very much enjoying that. So what do you have for me here, Dust World? Oh. Okay. Alright, so that one's a bust. Oh god! Go away! I don't want to talk to you! Iodine World. Ooh, okay, the temperature's not so bad on this one. That's nice. And there are biological life forms. Unfortunately, the tectonics of this planet are at class 6. This calls for a save. Now, where should I save this game? Well, let's see here. 5 videos, 6 video. This is video number 7, so we'll save here. And naturally, we'll make a backup save. Okay, so let's prepare to load that save. Alright, the red ones are not as valuable as the common ones. Let us what? Oh boy. So we know those huge green stalky things are extremely hazardous to your health and take a ridiculous amount of shots to kill. We also know that they're coming after me right now. Meanwhile, lightning bolts are coming to consume my soul. And these giant blue spheres of death and doom are not quite providing me with a lot. Also, I lost my lander. Just in case you didn't know. Do I actually care enough about this planet right now to keep trying? The lightning bolts really good. Yeah, you notice that, weather's only class 3, but lightning bolts are the more serious threats on a planet. It's ridiculous. All the earthquakes? Oh no, it's the lightning. That's only weather 3, but this game. I had briefly contemplated, if only for a little bit. I was like, maybe I'll Iron Man the Ur-Quan Masters. The answer to that question is no. So, I tell you what, I'm going to wave my hand and be right back. You all will be pleased to learn that I can't actually, screw my way over this planet. The lightning bolts are just too, attracted to metal, you would say. On the bright side, pausing the video did allow for a train to pass, so, I guess it was destined. We'll have to come back to this world perhaps at a future time, because I do need biodata to buy upgrades for the lander, so I can collect more biodata. Yeah. Let's just forget that one, folks. Let's just forget it. Sigh, iodine world. Now, where haven't I been? There's like a third planet in this ring somewhere I don't believe I've been to. I believe it is you. You would be the third planet. There we go. Like so. I don't really have a desire to speak with you again. Not that it'll be harmful, I just don't want to speak with them again. So here I am wrestling around the entire planet, trying to get to it as a pellucid world. And we have some exotics on there. Sweet. Why can't the biodata be on this planet? I mean, sure, there's a slight temperature problem. Have to get that parting shot off, don't you, game? Of course you do. The game said lol to me. I remain thoroughly unamused. Okay. Next off, we'll go to this planet over... Wait, no, I've already been to that one. That's the iodine world with all the life that defeated me. Okay. Next up, then, is this world, which I presume is a gas giant, but for kicks and giggles, we'll scan it anyway. Hello. Goodbye. Now, do you have candy for me? By candy, I mean sweet, delicious loot. Wow. Ooh, you do! What a surprise! I was not actually expecting this to occur. Huh. Well, I'm certainly not gonna turn down sweet, delicious loot. Well then! I think I'm turning down sweet, delicious. I hate this game. We're gonna try that again. I wonder how many shots that would take. Come on, don't... Wow, they fly really fast. Okay, they take 8 shots. 8 shots for a lot of my crew. Yeah, I'm thinking this one's a bust. Okay. Perhaps they don't have the sweet, delicious loot for me after all, and my hopes were dashed. You do, though. Oh, please don't let it be inhabited by those really fast guys. That would just break my heart. Okay, we have these blue slug things. They only take 2 shots, and they don't provide that much biodata, but they still only take 2 shots. So, oh, and then we have these things. Okay, I can dig this planet. By the way, shooting biodata, you know, it's like a stun rod sort of thing. That's pretty much, it's like a stun gun or whatever. That doesn't destroy the biodata, which is very generous of the game not to let that occur. Those huge spheres of radioactives, though, oh no. Those, on the other hand, are doomed at the slightest touch. Now, I'm not collecting that much biodata from these guys. But in my case, right now, some is better than none. That clears out that planet of native life forms. Now I'm going to come down here and pick up the rest of the radioactives. 17. Swoop over here. Swoop. Swoop, kids afraid to leave the stoop. Or swoop. That didn't make sense from the first time I spoke. astatine, radiums, and let's pick up a small sphere. You know, the small spheres that are all the way on the other side of the planet. Maybe try to maximize our pickup here. Its radioactives are valuable. Or so I hear. Thorium. Thor. You belong on the planets with all those lightning bolts that destroy me. Okay, that's good enough. I think I'll land on the planet 2 more times. I mean, fuel usage, there is some fuel usage going on here. Just so you know, 1.5 fuel is used for my explorations of this planet. And pick up these final 2 spheres. Still have a lot of crew left. Perhaps it's a good thing I invested in that second crew pod, yes? Yes. Yeah. Go ahead and save the game and navigate away. Now there is that other world over there, or other satellite of this gas giant. No! Don't let the Pkunk talk to me! Wow. This world? No. There's some biological data, but I don't see myself surviving this one. We'll try it once, just to say I tried. But since this planet is worse than the other planet, with the exact same creatures, it has a higher weather level and a higher tectonics level. I don't think this one's happening, folks. Allow me to showcase what my strategy was, my intended strategy, hugging the bottom side of the map, but no. If it were just tectonics, that would be one thing. I'd be able to handle the planet. I'd still lose a lot of crew, but I could still go down there and pick up a lot of biological data and leave, but the lightning bolts there are just killers. They slay me. Now, there are many planets with biological data which are safe, but I don't exactly remember those. It's been a while, folks. Well, that's great. We have a gas giant here with no satellites. Thank you. Pleasure doing business with you. And by business, I mean visiting you, scanning you, and leaving you. Okay, we have potential here. Again, skillfully avoid the Pkunk. Magma world. So you're a magma world at negative 42 degrees Celsius? Okay. That doesn't compute in my brain. Cold magma? Whatever. There is that one, there is another planet over here that I do not believe I explored, but that pretty much takes care of this system. For now. G-class, or whatever the fuck. Oh, excuse me. It's not, I shouldn't be angry at the Ur-Roth for pronouncing a name in a manner in which I cannot recall. And hello, Acid World. You are... yeah. So, we head to Gamma Kruger, which is located there. Okay. Now, I think I explored this one, but I don't think I explored the other 2. And if I didn't explore this one, I'm sure somebody on the internet will yell at me. So everything will be okay. Let's go explore this one. And then this, and then we'll even hook all the way down here, and we'll coast back up to hit the Pkunk. In the face. No, 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 no. Wrong way. Let's try this again. Delta. I think I prefer my name of Wargarble. Delta Wargarble. Stupid Ur-Roth. Sure they pronounced it like that just to troll me. Well, then again, they weren't expecting that I was gonna survive anyway, so... I don't know why they would do that. Oh boy.
Do not be frightened. We are powerful creatures, yes, but we could not hurt you any more than we could squish the helpless pootworm. We love the pootworm. We are one with the pootworm. We are one with you. Of course you realize this means you are one with the pootworm. Rejoice! To be one with the pootworm is to be alive! And why not be alive? Is that not what living is for?
I hate my life.
Well, we are quite sure now that Dougal and Kazon are a hoax.
Okay.
Aside from never having seen them on the full astral plane where most gods like to hang out, we also recently went back and listened carefully to a recording of one of their broadcasts, which was set to the ILRAP on Hyperwave Channel 44. We were able to detect some giggling at the end of the message. Someone out there is playing some kind of joke on the ILRAP. Or is it a joke on us? We're not quite sure. But what with all the vaporized planets and total carnage, it may be a while before we can look back and fully appreciate the humor.
Okay. Now, they are providing, informative data. I mean, certainly we did not know that Dogar and Kazon were a hoax. Or at least, according to the Pkunk. Sorry, I had to fast forward that. That voice really grates on me. Oh, a metal world. Hello, metal world. Full of metal and a few biological life forms. This requires a save, and hopefully they're not those super fast ones. Bringing doom and... Okay. Now, I know those guys are dangerous, judging by the fact that they just hit me. Oh, on the bright side, that the stun beam really, does stun these guys for a bit. And I do drive faster. Okay. Got the biological data. That's a victory. For everyone, everywhere. Uh-oh. Here's where things go awry. Attracting multiple ones. Joy to the world. I thought of that song partly because they're hopping around like frogs. Because frogs hop around like they're doing jumping jacks. You did not know this. I have no idea how he didn't hit me, but I'm going to accept that and move on with my life. Well played. But I am the victor. Let's just go ahead and pick up everything that we can on this planet, and I suppose I'll vaporize this final guy. Or attempt to. 6 shots. Okay. More biological data for me. I like these planets. The planets that don't bring death and destruction upon my soul. Could we, have more of these? Thank you. Please. A preemptive thank you, just in case I forget to thank you. If you could schedule that more game. Totally appreciative. Of course, all the dangerous planets are near Sol. Heaven forbid we have an early start, an easy start to the game. Humans are in a terrible spot. I guess I'll pick up something else. One of these red ones. Could always use a little bit of sulfur in my life. That's what James Tiberius Kirk needed to defeat the Gorn. So if it's good enough for him, then it's good enough for me. You remember that glorious fight scene there? No, not many of you do. That's a shame. Come on. William Shatner beat the snot out of that Gorn. It was an epic fight. As were all fights on the original series. Oh. I was wondering why I couldn't pick up a full load. It appears I am actually full on cargo. Yeah. I'm full up. Oh my. Well. Oops. Oops. Well, I didn't mean to do that. No, I feel bad. I'm wasting the resources that I picked up. Give me a moment, I'm gonna re-pick up everything. Okay, sorry about that. I just felt a little bad, so I picked up everything properly and I didn't throw out anything. And you know, I left the corrosive ones on the planet and just picked up the base metals. Everything is okay. I do have 22 units of free space, though. So I'm thinking that I'm gonna cut my journey short. I guess I'm not going to explore Delta. Instead, I guess I can map out the rest of the planets in this system. But one thing I am curious about, I don't think I am. I'm not sure. I might come back to this corner. I'm thinking, if anything, though, I should just hook to Gamma Kruger, visit the Pkunk, and then leave. For giggles, though, I'll probably come back to this quadrant. I think I remember something valuable being there, but I don't know. I could be wrong. The memory's hazy. There could be something valuable here. There's valuable planets somewhere in this galaxy. Let's just go visit the Pkunk and Gamma Kruger. Our journey here to this star system. I should have been paying better attention to my cargo manifest. Wasted a little smidge of fuel there. Oh well. By the way, you can buy fuel from the Melnorme at 1 credit per fuel unit. If I hadn't revealed that. Now you know. Valuable information. Hello! Hello, this is not Planet 1, but I am curious to maybe see its treasures and secrets, if I may. Cool. Don't... Oh god. Nope, you're not gonna let me. I'm sorry. Okay. Hello?
Greetings and various apropos felicitations. We are Pkunk, hatchlings of light, spiritual soul beings of the vast cosmic oneness, wayfarers on the river of destiny, students of the mystical dimensions, purveyors of blissful love, bird-like manifestations of glorious light energies from the astral plane. How about yourselves?
I would like to see if they would offer me any more information, though.
Yes, we have good news.
Oh.
Well, that is to say, we have no news.
Damn.
But it is good news.
Yeah.
That is your expression, human captain. We have pretend to understand it.
Okay. Goodbye. Now, let me see what's on your planet. Let me see what's on your planet. Oh god! Oh god, no! I just want to see what's on your planet!
I sense that you are cautious. You feel that you are not yet ready to enter into the fullness of our compassion. I say to you, let's go! Travel to our planet of love at the star you call Gamma Kruger, and share the brightness of your soul with us. Unburden yourself of fears. Become as a child once again. Release yourself to tears of joy. Go! Go now, young one! Go quickly! I am afraid that our good no news is still the same.
We'll try this again. I just want to see what's on the planet, that's all. It's a radioactive world. Yeah, carting back these common ones, not worth it. In retrospect, dum. We'll eject them into space for the Pkunk to have, yeah. Okay, so I can pick up 2 full cargo loads now, so let's go ahead and do that. Like so. There's more than 2 full cargo loads here, though, so I think I'll, eject some base metals as well. Well, maybe there's not. Depends upon the size of the spheres, huh? Okay. Oh yeah, there might actually be 3 loads worth. I think I will eject some, base metals. Again, they're not going to complete in total waste. They're going to the Pkunk. Yes, because they are my great friends, who look oddly like Toucan Sam. They'll tell me to follow my nose wherever I go. This is their planet. I can't be asked. Screw it. We're done. Let's just fly away. Spread my wings and fly away. Whoosh. Okay, Planet 1, come here. Filled with all the Pkunk in the galaxy. Good. Nice, Grimith. Well played. Ooh, I am curious, though. What do you have here? You guys are tempting me. I mean, there are a few non-red ones there, I think. Those are radioactives. Either that or you still can't discern color. Which would not surprise me. So, cliffhanger this? Nah, let's just go ahead and take care of the Pkunk. This is a homeworld, by the way. If you engage like enemy homeworlds, you will face a never-ending wave of enemy ships. You cannot win. So you know, that's what that means. The lines of doom.
What? A spirit voice rings within my soul. It tells me that I must give you something to aid you on your noble quest. What, spirit? What must we give this young human? Mineral resources? No. Important secret? No. Starship? No. Then what is it, spirit? Spit it out. What? That thing? Are you sure? Okay, here you go, Captain. Take this clear spindle. It is an ancient and powerful device, built by the precursors hundreds of thousands of years ago. What does it do, you ask? I haven't the slightest idea. Auspicious portents and serendipitous omens have foretold your arrival. Welcome, alien guests, to the home of the gentle and playful Pkunk, children of the cosmic light. Goblins of joy, seekers of spiritual truth, and other neat stuff like that.
For the record, I would still take the important secrets and starships. Avast, delinquent alien birds! You are now being conquered! Arr! Submit! Perhaps we should introduce ourselves. I'm Captain Grimith in command of the Starlock. Suddenly I find myself very curious about your species. Would you mind if I asked you a few things about the Rofl? Goodbye, guys. See you later. Perhaps we should introduce ourselves.
Yes, we know all that.
Oh.
We are not known throughout the galactic sector as powerful psychics for nothing.
Oh.
Of course, we already know the answer to this next question, too. But we enjoy conversation. Why have you come here?
Alright. We have come to your homeworld to offer you aid and assistance. This vessel and its crew are at your service. I've come to ask you for your help in the fight against the Ur-Quan. We are on a 5-year mission to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where well, you get the idea. We're kind of exploring. Oh, no reason. We thought we'd just take this baby out for a little cruise, in which you look at where we ended up. You know, as lovely and wonderful as this sounds, let's go ahead and be honest here. We didn't come to offer them aid and assistance. We came seeking aid.
The fight, always the fight. We Pkunk are yin, and you are yang. I suppose the problem is that the Ur-Quan are a little more yang than you are. Well, be that as it may, we are sympathetic to your concerns. We were not always the mystical, aloof, and yet caring, enlightened beings that we are now. If need be, we can still kick some serious butt. Let us unite and form an alliance. We will provide you with all of the crew, ships, and resources you desire. We will give you... Wait! I sense that you are offended by our craft material offer. Yes, I am ashamed. Any warmongering species could offer this. We are Pkunk, children of the stellar breeze. We shall give you what all others could not, the greatest of gifts. We shall give you our love. Ah, you are speechless. Do not talk now. I can feel the energy connecting us. Let us part while the silence remains. Farewell. But wait, before we go, as a small token of our love, not as a material gift, mind you, we give you 4 of our meager ships, fully crewed. Good luck!
If you will excuse me for just one moment, I'm going to put down my headset. And I'm going to take off my glasses. And I'm going to stand up from my chair. And I'm going to... Now that I've put my murderous tendencies to bed, they did give us 4 ships, and the Pkunk, I believe that the Fury, it is called, is not a bad ship. And there's 4 of them, definitely useful. To think, though, we could have gotten so much more. For giggles, let's go ahead and visit the Pkunk.
Captain, we've been expecting you, of course. In fact, you're here because we wished you to be here. By channeling our psychic energies through a trans-dimensional flux inducer, we were able to affect the low-frequency stream of a soul particle such as yourself and direct its course. The only thing is, we can't remember why we brought you here.
Suddenly, I find myself very curious about your species, for reasons I cannot begin to explain.
Not at all. We are, after all, a fascinating species. Of course, modesty prevents
Of course.
me from talking at length. Although perhaps if you were to ask me specific questions, propriety might be better served.
What can you tell us of the history of the Pkunk? By the way, I suppose the end of this video is going to be a history lesson, so if you would like to learn more about the Pkunk and are not bothered so much by that weird throat thing they do, stay a while and listen.
Ah, an intelligent question. But where to begin? Surely you know that we Pkunk were once one and the same species as the Yehat. Yes, it's true. We were once brutal birds of prey, oblivious to the mysteries of crystal magic or the 7 dimensions of psychic beings. It was not until Winky Winky Binky Birdie sat on the mystical egg of ice-like temperature and gave the original squawk, ruff, 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 that our transformation began. It was the squawk, ruff, 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 that triggered the harmonic oscillations that would lead us to become the enlightened aliens that we are. That depends on how you define friendly. We love our Yehat brethren, whereas they open fire on our vessels on sight. Fortunately, our psychic abilities allow us to sense the deep, abiding love, and yes, even shyness in our Yehat brothers and sisters. How we must have hurt them when we left so long ago. Soon, though, it will be time for the loving reunion, as our destiny is fulfilled, and we are once again reunited as one people. Just off the top of my beak, I suppose I would say that our culture could be defined as the ultimate unification or oneness, if you will, of the extra-dimensional convergent chakra being energies to form a togetherness self, which both is and is not a culmination of the now essence. An excellent question. The answer is in itself an answer containing the explanation you seek, and more. Let me say, the revelation includes the mysteries of pyramid power, which is merely a subset of the greater and more general pointy power. UFOs and FOs are significant, but their role should not be overplayed. I'm sorry, but I can be no more specific than that. Yes, it's a wait. A vision comes upon me. A shining light. A crack in the egg. A swirling vortex. A tunnel. I see my past lives. Your past lives. More shining light. Ah, there it is now, the future. It's coming in clearer. Yes, I see tears. Tears of joy. They are coming from our yay-hot brothers and sisters who welcome us back to the nest. Wings outstretched. Beaks stuffed with grub. Soon we shall return. Soon. Yes, you are right. I should be careful not to overwhelm you with my psychic intensities. Perhaps we could talk about something less overwhelming, albeit less interesting. Why should we mind? We bear the spidery creatures no ill will. Without darkness, there is no light. Without death, there is no birth. And thanks to the Ur-Rat, there's lots of birth. We have delved most deeply into the dark and greasy heart of the Ur-Rat. And what do you suppose we found there? Well, we found a torpid, vile, malign, odious, spiteful spirit. Right, no surprises there. What did surprise us, though, was what we saw when we regressed into the past lives. It turns out that in their last lives, the Ur-Rat were all shining beings of pure light and blissful love. They had reached the pinnacle of spiritual evolution and could go no further. They were perfection. And then, somehow, they got just a tiny bit better, and wham! They were all of a sudden totally evil. Wouldn't you know it? Get too perfect and you rat right around to evil. That's why we Pkunk strive to be perfect, but always do little bad and annoying things to keep from ending up like the Ur-Rat.
You heard it here first, folks. Try to be too evil. Try to be too perfect, rather, and you end up being evil. That explains what happened to me. Alright.
Well, that's easy. It was exactly 27,000 rotations of the 7th planet in the house of Pkunk. Before the first alignment of the auspicious constellation of Bit with the heavenly body of Shamlasul, which was really only a partial alignment. I guess you would say 8 years ago. We have calculated that at our present rate of attrition, we will exist only on the spiritual plane in a matter of a year or so. Of course, the physical realm does hold a certain coarse attraction, a material quaintness, if you will. We will be somewhat disappointed to have to leave it. An interesting question. The answer would be yes. If some benign and loving, yet incredibly destructive and powerful force were to simultaneously rip off all of their legs and drop their putrid egg sacs into steaming pools of molten metal, that would have the desired result of ending the conflict. Ah, but I jest. Of course, I bear the Ur-Rat no ill will. How could I, when I'm filled only with love?
Right.
Yes, you're right. Why dwell on the heinous Ur-Rat
Right.
when we could speak of flowers, rainbows, fairies, and crystal magic? Did you know, for example, that there is an invisible fairy spirit at this moment sitting on your head and making humorous faces at me? Ah, the mysteries of the universe. Try to understand them, but can you? No, they're mysteries.
Bye, guys. See you later.
Well, kind human. Return soon.
I'm good, but I appreciate the offer. Alright, that was the Pkunk. Awesome. I guess we'll return to Soul in this video. We can return to Soul in this video. This video, which is already dragged on for over 45 minutes, but we need a nice way to wind down after conversing with the wonderful Pkunk. I suppose I should save the game while I'm at it too. I might run into Ilroth. Although I don't know, I have Pkunk Furies now. Those are better equipped at handling the Ilroth than either the Spathy Eluder or the Earthling Cruiser. So, perhaps I would have a shot. I've been practicing around in Super Melee a bit. I've gotten better at using the Eluder, and it turns out the Earthling Cruiser, among its strengths, the reason why I brought it in was because I thought it was capable of handling an early game opponent we have not yet met, and it turns out that I was completely wrong on that. My memory was totally incorrect, and I'd be better off using the Spathy Eluder. But I guess I'll keep around the Earthling Cruiser anyway, you know, for the sake of keeping it around. So it is June 11th now, 21:55. Oh my. Oh. Okay. Redeem yourself! I can do this. Okay. Naturally, we must scoot past Earth and head towards the starbase. Hello, Commander.
Ah, Captain, I'm glad you're back. I know you're busy, but I've got some news.
Oh boy.
We are being bathed in a broad beam hyperwave transmission from the direction of the
are.
Rigel star system. Due to the broadcast wide dispersion, we cannot discern its content.
Oh boy. Commander, I have minerals to offload. Hello, RUs. Oh yeah.
This will really help, Captain.
You're damn right. Can your scientists analyze what I've acquired since my last visit?
The analysis reads as follows.
I guess I should have
Subject
saved
clear
this
spindle
for
device.
next time. Oops.
Data. The object in question has no clear use or means of activation, but does have superconductive characteristics between 18 and 22 degrees centigrade. We suspect that it is a precursor manufacturer, but we cannot be certain without extended study. Summary: in all likelihood, this object is part of a larger device whose capabilities remain unknown. That's the end of our scientist's report.
Commander, would you repeat what you told me before when you began this conversation?
We are being bathed in a broad beam hyperwave transmission from the direction of the Rigel star system. Due to the broadcast wide dispersion, we cannot discern its content.
Oh my, the Rigel star system, folks. Are you interested?
We shall await your return, Captain.
Huh? Bathed in a... We're being bathed in it, whatever the case is. We're being bathed in it. And it's coming from the Rigel star system. Perhaps we shall have to go and see what the fuss is all about. But we're going to wait until next time to do that. The video has definitely gone on for long enough, and I'm actually going to go ahead and save in a separate slot here. Yes, I'll correct those save slots in a bit. I just got to make sure this video turns out well. Okay, so hope you all enjoyed the show, learning about the Pkunk. Yay! See you next time.